Assalamu alaikum, guys. I got something to talk about, and I feel like I really need to address this because a whole lot of people keep saying, "Oh, why do you hate man? Like, why I hate man? Or why me call it tell me content for talk about man? Then what like I hate about man? Then not to say I not hate man per se. Oh, sorry, my bad, my bad. Not to say I hate man per se. That was just a joke, by the way. Yeah. Not to say I hate man. I don't hate man. Why go hate man? Where I get boy picking? Why go hate man? Where I get papa. So like, and papa not ever do me something before say go make I be like I hate all that. No, never. So I don't understand why make anytime y'all be out here being too emotional. They kind of me comment section. They be like, oh, you like that. If I don't calm down, if I don't slow down about talking about guys, you know what I make you do? Take your phone, pull them up like I hold this paper, so click under me name. Click me name, yeah? Pop. Go under my account. The go arrow where they press down, like the arrow they point down. Click that arrow there. It will show you under here, so say, block this person. Yes? Good? No? You don't want to do that? Well, stay mad. I tell you why I make you think what's mean a feminist. If you go look at my content, a whole like this is my problem with y'all. I want to be calm. I want to stay in my feminine energy. But the thing is, I can't really do that when I'm talking to emotional men. I swear, I cannot be calm when I'm talking to emotional guys. Group of guys that I really don't like per se. Narcissistic men that feel like they can have an opinion about something they have no clue about, really. They don't have an idea what it is like to be a woman, but yet still they feel like they can have an opinion. And for you, I feel like you're being way too emotional in my comment section. I swear down. You said something and I replied, and then you're there writing a whole paragraph talking about the way I can easily get guys to just be emotional. It's just like really crazy, and it happens a lot whenever I make a video. Yeah, I'll be out here acting really emotional, and once not all men, I'm not saying every man, yeah, I'm not saying that. I said some. Let me just clarify. Maybe you wonder now, if you come in my comment section and start acting emotional, that means you're one of the people that I'm talking about in this video. Yes. So if you don't come in my comment section, start acting emotional, then yeah, I know that this video is not for you. But if you come in my comment section, start acting emotional, then you're one of the guys I'm talking about. Whenever I make a video or even I go on TikTok live, some people be just moving. No, not me, not really on my live per se, but some people just be moving really mad and being so emotional and just be taking things personal and stuff. They start losing your masculinity. They start acting really not even feminine. You're not acting feminine because I feel like women are very strong. We can handle emotional stuff very easily, like nicely. Like I can handle emotional stuff very like very calm, like in a calm manner. I don't really just lose my cool and be like, I don't do that. Like, if you have a problem, well, I don't do that really. So, anyways, I don't even know what to say at this point. I'm just like really enjoying like people getting so, you know, angry over a video that I made about what can determine a child's gender, and then this guy is saying I'm always talking down on guys because I literally said, guys, come in front, let's have a conversation. So if I decide, let me keep my cool, I'm a woman. Yeah, they said we shouldn't shout, right? Guys said we shouldn't shout. We need to stay feminine, innit? But you see this woman right here? I decide what I want to do. Nobody decides for me. I decide what I want to do. What, when, how I want to do it. It's my choice, nobody's choice. But listen, I made a video about what determines a child's gender in Creole. I was just explaining basic, not basic really, because I'm not going to say basic because a whole lot of people don't understand that, and plus it's not really basic because it took me a while for me to really understand that when I was in school. And when I'm in school, actually, because I'm still in school. And I decided to use this opportunity to literally say everything that I learned in Creole and educate not only men, but I said women can stay as well. But this human being right here, he's being so emotional in my comment section saying, "Oh, I hate all men." I don't know if you feel like you don't love yourself, but I've never said that I hate men. That's one thing I want you to get. Let's get it straight. I've never said I hate men or guys. I've never said that. Just because you feel like I keep focusing on guys, because you feel like I keep doing that, it's because you feel you're the things that I say the things that I say is something that you really lack per se. I feel like that's the reason. Because if you really understood that video, you will not be out here acting so emotional about the whole thing. And there's nothing wrong if I decide to be a feminist. There's nothing wrong with me deciding that I want to be a feminist. But what I'm going to say is this: I'm not a feminist because most of the time I don't talk about every single issues that women go through. And as a feminist, I feel like you need to try as much as possible to address try and address everything literally women go through. I just tend to, I know, because I do my research, I know that women are the most vulnerable gender in society. Like, women, when it comes to our safety, we're not even safe. Like, people are always trying to kidnap this woman, trying to kidnap this woman, trying to kidnap this person, kidnapping. We go through a whole lot. When we leave the house, we have to make sure we have lots of things in our bag before we leave our house. We have to also make sure we've got an emergency contact. We have to also make sure we have to always fight for things. We have to always fight for one thing or the other. Women have to always fight for one thing or the other. We even have to fight for our place in society, because every single time there is a man that just decides, that just feels like when they're not in a good mood, they should try and attack a woman. Even when it comes to education, we also have to fight. When it comes to even us voting back then, we had to fight for us to even get the right to vote. Whilst y'all just laid back, and then you got the chance for you to vote. And so if you feel like there's something wrong with me fighting for, or me talking, I'm not, and I've never said something that makes me even a feminist. Me saying women should stop blaming themselves when it comes to the gender of their kids, because Africa, in fact, I'm not going to generalize that the whole of Africa, but most African men don't really, not most, maybe some, don't really have an idea. They don't really understand what it takes to determine a baby's or a kid's gender. You understand? They don't understand that. That was what I was talking about. But I directly spoke to my country, Sierra Leone, in Creole, so that y'all can really understand the grasp of it. That means that even the one we understand English, go understand what type they talk about that day. Yeah. And so if you're saying I'm a feminist, oh, okay, and if I'm a feminist, and what do you want me to? What So if I'm a feminist, and if I was actually a feminist, and what are you gonna do about that? Huh? Nothing. If I decide to be a feminist, and what are you gonna do about that? Like, what's in the next thing you want to say to me? If I say I'm a feminist, what do you want to say about Dandy? I mean, a person, in fact, right, like since day one, I might just talk something. I'm not a feminist, but I've always been there. I always want for support woman, girl picking, and boy picking there. You understand, yeah? And they I always be one do. And when it comes to talking about guys and their emotions, and then when it comes to them trying to be vulnerable, I can talk about Dandy as well. Like, there's nothing wrong with men being vulnerable, yeah. But you not a vulnerability, there, Pasho. You aren't sure, like I say, you so masculine, but babe, I ain't seeing nothing. I'm not seeing nothing but an emotional guy in my comment section crying out like a crybaby. That is all I'm saying. And I'm not trying to be rude. By the way, yeah, this sound like that took out right. Last 10 days of Ramadan, so I'm gonna keep it cool. Yeah, but anyways, women are the most oppressed in society, so there's nothing wrong if I decide to say I want to stand with them or I want to stand up for them. But I cannot say I'm a feminist because I don't talk about every single thing in society. So if I decide to be a feminist, it's none of your business. If I decide not to be a feminist, it's none of your business either. It's my life, my choice. And if you don't like what I say on my page, you can leave. I'm not begging anybody to stay. If you love women, you will not have a problem with me talking or even standing up for them. If you really love women, you wouldn't have a problem with me or the things that I say when it comes to supporting them. Because you will know that they've gone through a lot. Women go through a lot, even still today. Yes. Thank you.